Hi, Year 5. Welcome to Thursday's English lesson. Your learning objective today. I can infer feelings. I can write a poem. So you are going to be writing a poem yourself today. Right, let's have a look through the slides. Now, as you can see on this page, there are 6 Norse monsters. Your first task is to pause the video and have a look at these monsters and decide which one is your favourite. So pause the video now. Okay, I hope that you've chosen or selected one. You will need that for a few of the tasks on the following slides. Right, as I said before, your task today is to write a poem about a Norse monster. So you are going to use an image of a Norse monster, these ones here, or if you don't like any of those, you can create your own or research your own Norse monster. You don't have to use one of these at all. So you're going to use an image of a Norse monster as the inspiration for your poem. So exactly like we did this week with the frost giant, you are going to produce something very similar for yourself with your own Norse monster. Okay, the first task you need to do is to annotate your monster. Have a look at the work that we did on Monday with the frost giants. That will help you have a look at some of the things that you wrote down around your frost giant. That will help you when you're annotating your Norse monster. So what does your monster look like? What features make it stand out from the other monsters? What emotion is your monster expressing? And a way to help you is if you think about your senses. So obviously, what does the monster look like? What might it feel to touch? What does it sound like? What might it smell like? When it says taste, I was thinking more what the kind of things it might eat. So you can use those to help you try and write as many things as you can about your Norse monster on your piece of paper. So pause the video and you can do that now. Okay, right, so hopefully you've made a good start and you've annotated with lots of information around your picture. Right, the next thing you're going to do, exactly like we did during the week, you're going to write sentences using figurative language about your monster. So I'm just going to remind you of that figurative language. You are looking at alliteration, where 2 or more words have the same letter, so start with the same letter. Similes, where you have phrases or sentences using as or like, and you're comparing objects or people. Metaphors, where again you've got phrases or sentences that say a person or object is something else. Personification, where you give a non-living object human characteristics. And onomatopoeia, a word which describes or mimics a sound. And then I've put some examples at the bottom for you, which you'll recognise from the slides earlier in the week. So alliteration, the monster moved between the mountains. Simile, sharp as daggers. Metaphor, its eyes were darkness. Personification, the mountains bowed before the mighty beast. And onomatopoeia, the air cackled in sickening delight. Right, so pause the video here and write as many for each write as many examples for each figurative language as you can. Okay, pause the video here. Right, so hopefully you've got a nice bank now of examples. Now, what we want you to do exactly the same as what we did with the frost giant. We want you to select the best example and then arrange the best example from each of your figurative language examples here: alliteration, similes, metaphor, personification, onomatopoeia. Choose one of each, your best one of each, and arrange them so that you end up with a poem exactly like we did for the frost giant. So let me just move that out of the way. You can obviously play around with the structure of your poem until you're happy with it. Right. Things for you to think about. It says, when you're happy with the final structure of your poem, edit and improve. Now, do you remember that I said to you before, I wrote down a whole range of examples for the frost giant, and then I added a little bit extra information that I wanted to just to make my poem flow a little bit better. So you can do exactly the same. And things to think about: have you entertained your reader? Can your reader imagine and picture your monster? So a good thing for you to do might be, once you've finished your writing, ask somebody or sorry, not ask them, read your description, your poem to them and see if they can draw your monster based on the information that you're giving them. So that's something you might like to do. Or the other option I was going to say was you could ask somebody to read your poem to you and then you draw your monster based on the information that you're hearing from your poem. Okay, and one other thing to remember, have you used exciting vocabulary? So please make sure that you're trying to be as adventurous as you can with your vocabulary. If you've got access to a thesaurus, then use it because it will help you with your writing. So that is all we're asking you to do for your final task today. I do appreciate it's going to take you a little bit longer to, let me just stop sharing my screen with you. It's going to take you a little bit longer to do this task because obviously you're starting from scratch to produce your own poem, but have fun with this. You can always carry on to tomorrow, so it can continue to tomorrow on Flexible Friday if you would like to do that then. And don't forget to send them in to us, and we'd love to see the work that you've been doing. Okay, have fun with this, take care, and I'll probably see you again on the screen tomorrow. Right, bye.